How's it going, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? It's your boy Alonzo1219, aka Die Hard, back in the building, getting ready to do another post-game Miami Hurricane video, talking about the University of Miami Hurricanes and the Virginia Tech Hokies that happened. The game that happened today, 30-20 victory, 10-point victory. But first, I'd like to give a few shout-outs to a few newcomers over to the page. I think it was Sherrod Hester. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you commenting on the page. And another new family member by the name of iBoy04, you know, who made a statement, who made a comment. Finally, a Kane show that's family friendly I can watch. Thank you, iBoy04, man. I appreciate it. We had a nice little dialogue going back and forth a little bit. Glad you subscribed to the page, man. Welcome to the family. Once again, K. Dot Finisher. Joel Hamilton, another new guy that came that's actually commenting on the page. I appreciate it, brother, Mr. Joel Hamilton. Also got, like I said, Finisher. The Dolphins 087 who always comment. Kane Shades, which I appreciate it, man. Kane Shades let me do their show last week. I'll talk about that a little bit. And my boy Blueprint, who still, you know, he's want me to get this Google app going, which is beautiful, man. I enjoyed it. I didn't get time to get the Google app going. This is it right here. Trying to show it without, you know, messing up anything. But this is the Google app that we're going to try to get going on this show. K-Dot came up with a wonderful idea, man. We were able to conversate back and forth throughout the game. You know, hit each other up, and I didn't have time to do it. You know, I had an accident in my car yesterday, totaled my car out, you know. Kind of sucked, you know, sorry to say that word, but, you know, totaled my car out. And so, you know, been kind of a hectic weekend for me, but I still got a chance to watch my University of Miami Hurricanes play today. And had a good time with it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'd like to give a shout out to Kane Shades Radio for actually having me on last week, having me call into their radio station. And as you do know, you know, this is a family show. So I try to put my best foot forward, you know, try to limit the cursing and, you know, just all the negativity. But I do get negative sometimes. And Kane Shades allowed me to let my hair down a little bit on their show. And I got a chance to, you know, I did some cursing and yelling and screaming, you know, kind of acted a little bit of a fool, you know, on Kane Shades Radio. But they're a cable show and they allow it. I asked for permission and Unc Nasty was like, man, Zoe, go ahead, man, do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We family, I mean, and this is a cable show, so, you know, let your hair down. So I appreciate it, Unc Nasty, man, Kane Shades. Got my Kane Shades on. Appreciate it, family. And as we continue to try to get this station to grow a little bit and digress, we're going to talk about the game now. Was very impressed with Quan Muhammad, who is a beast. Why they haven't been playing him early in the year is a mystery to me. You know, that guy did great out there. Do my shout outs to my players first. You know, so did Rashad Scott. You know, had a great game. Got a little penalty on the end, but showing some emotion, some fire. You know, I seen a little bit of swag from the guys, you know, bouncing around, talking trash, which I didn't mind because that reminds me of the OU. That reminds me of the Sean Taylor's, rest in peace. That reminds me of the Ed Reeds and the Warren Sapps and the Jerome Browns and the swagger that they had, that those guys actually have an attitude about themselves and they're tired of losing. Sorry about the flies, man. I had my doors open. And they're tired of losing, so I appreciate that. And Brad Kaya, great game, but I know some people aren't going to point out some of his flaws because we don't like to get down on Brad a little bit. But I'm going to point out that on third down, he tends to, you know, pity-pat a little bit. You know, he pity-pats and doesn't let the offense come to him sometime on third down. Did a little bit better job on that today, but still we were very poor on third down. That's something that we have to get on. And like I say, it's the inconsistency in this coaching staff. This coaching staff is not consistent. I'm not letting them off the hook. I'm still ready for them to go. Even though they got to win, and got a tougher game coming up next week against Clemson, and we'll see where they really at. You know what I'm saying? This offensive line, Art Kehoe, serious, man. Trevor Darling, 3 holding penalties again. I think we had maybe 4 or 5. That's 20, 25 yards in penalties. You know what I'm saying? That's a quarter of the football field. Just because your offensive line can't get their act together. You know? And I know we had a bonehead penalty against a personal foul penalty that led them down the field where they can score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So those are things that actually didn't score a touchdown. We got the ball back. Sorry about that. But those are things we have to clean up. And those are things that this coaching staff talk about week in and week out that just does not seem to happen. We still don't clean it up. These things aren't happening. We're not getting the job done, and the coaching staff still needs to be held accountable. Al Golden, you still on the sideline. You look like you're out of place. You don't even look like you belong there. It's getting worse and worse. You know, you don't have to fire, man. I'm watching the Michigan game today, and those two coaches, in D'Onofrio and Harbaugh, just got fired. Those guys had fire with their ball clubs, and you just don't have that fire. I'm sitting there looking like, man, what I would love to have one of those guys on. I said D'Onofrio, D'Antonio, sorry. Man, I would love to have one of those guys on our sideline, man, and, you know, just to fire our kids up. Y'all guys just don't seem to have it, you know. James Cooley, your game plan is predictable. You know, first down, second down, run up the middle, third down, throw across the middle. Same old, man. You got to mix it up, man. Throw some screens, some flanker screens, some halfback tosses. You know what I'm saying? When we ran to the outside, we had success. When we ran up the middle, we got none. But yet we continue to run up the middle, not run to the outside. And obviously, the strength of our offensive line is not the middle. Obviously, because we can't push the middle. We're getting like 2-3 yards of carry up the middle. And for some reason, you're not wanting to do no zone running. But maybe we need to do some zone running, man. Get to the outside. Get these backs. Get Yerby and Walton on the outside. And still haven't seen Trayon Gray. He's our power back. We're not even getting him in the game enough. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on with that? This coaching staff still, to me, is very, very, very suspect. Not very happy with this coaching staff. But I'm definitely very happy with the Canes family and everybody that's commenting on this page. We'll see what happened with the defense. Sorry I didn't mention Raphael Kirby, but I know he hurt his – I don't know what knee it was, but I know he hurt his knee. Hopefully he'll be back. But didn't miss a beat without him, you know what I'm saying? So maybe we need to start playing some of those young guys, get some depth in, and stop showing favoritism and just playing players that's going to have good sound bites for Coach Al Golden and talk good about Coach Al Golden. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we need to get some guys in here that can, you know, show some attitude and some muster about themselves, man. Like I say, not very happy about the game. I'm happy that we won, but I was on the edge of my seat the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not very happy about the game, but we won the game, and I'm fine with that. What else did I say, man? Like I say, I know we had some. I commented on a Facebook post. Somebody got mad at a guy who I know you guys seen the. You guys had to see the banner that they put in front of the U on the banner, but it was posted that the plane was ready to refuel and put fire Al Golden hashtag fire Blake James, and there was a young person on there. I'm not gonna say who it was, but it made a little comment about, you know, these guys are blanks, you know, because, you know, they speaking their mind. I'm like, serious? You know what I'm saying? Those guys have freedom of speech. They can speak their mind. They're not being disrespectful to Coach Al Golden. They're not cursing him out. They're not yelling at him. You know, they're just saying they don't think that he's the right man for the job, which most Miami Hurricane fans are saying the same thing. We don't think he's right for the job. You can look at the attendance. You can look at what's going on with the program. You can look at just most people do not think him and Blake James are the right people for the job, including most of the fans on this show, most of the people who watch it, most of the family who watch this show and comment on this show, including myself. And he can change my mind. You know, I'm not going to be a hypocrite about it, but if you win games, you win the coach, you win the ACC this year, not next year, you win the ACC this year, then hey, you know what I'm saying? You all back on board. But the bottom line is you get paid millions of dollars. I know you're not the highest paid coach. People probably gonna say, well, he's a lower paid coach. So what? You get paid millions of dollars to perform. You signed that contract. We didn't force you to. And you get paid millions of dollars to perform. And if you can't perform, then you need to go and we'll get somebody else in who can. But if you can perform, we'll keep you. I had a lot of people that was upset with the Adidas deal. Man, you can't tell me those uniforms don't look good. They don't replace the name plate on the back of the uniforms now. Tell me those uniforms aren't fly. Tell me these kids have not been decked out every game this year. I love what Adidas have done with these uniforms. They keep these guys, young man, clean. If you look at the Canes all access after the game, you'll see those guys are very, very neat. Those uniforms are very nice. Their outfits after the game are very nice. I really do love what Adidas did. I'm glad more fans are jumping on board. It's all about the money, and they offered us way more money than Nike offered us, like I said in a previous video. And the uniforms are nice. I really do like them. I like the white better with the Canes going down the side of the pants, the ones that we lost to Cincinnati in. With that helmet, I love those uniforms just a little bit better than all the other uniforms. But, man, we look good every night. We look like a college team to be reckoned with. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy with that. Not going to harp too much longer. You know, I'm happy with the win. You know what I'm saying? Giving shout-outs to K-Dot and everybody else, to Cliff Webb, who I hadn't heard from in a while, but another shout-out to my brother, Blueprint, who's always, you know what I'm saying, commenting. Real good dude, man. I appreciate you commenting on the page. Everybody else who comments, man, all the newcomers, appreciate it. Comment. Let me know what I missed. I know I missed a lot tonight. Kind of hectic, like I said, hectic week for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I missed a lot, but I appreciate it, man. Love everybody who comments on this, man. I appreciate everybody just taking their time out to watch the videos. If you watch, if you got time, please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm only doing this once a week, you know. And I appreciate it, man. Love everybody, man. That's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be too negative towards anybody. Do think we need a new coach, though. All about you. Great win, 30-20. Brad Kaaya. I don't know if he threw exactly for 300 yards, but 2 touchdowns, no picks, 10 touchdowns, 1 pick on the season, and just great, man. I love it, man. Great win. Hopefully we can improve on it next week against Clemson. We'll see. All about the U. Throw the U up. Throw McCain shades on. Everybody, holla at your boy, Canes family. We out.